is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Hardaway?
And he's the type of player who, when he gets it going, is almost impossible to cool down. Coaches will call a timeout sometimes just to take away some of the momentum that he provides for that play.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team.
Now here's Jordan. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Pass to Hardaway. Launches it. It's all in by the Bulls.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Back to Mourning. Great D that time from Longley.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Hardaway against Harper. Hardaway kicks to Mourning. Longley on him. And blocked.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Jordan inside. Guarded by Hardaway. Back to Rodman. Mourning with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. The dish to Hardaway. Mourning with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And here they come. For the finish.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They've gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you got to keep your poise when you're facing a team as good as this one is defensively.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Hardaway passes the Mourning, and that one is hammered home. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Dives for it. Offensive rebound. Here's Longley. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending, deflected away.
Now here is Hardaway. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
As soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover costs you.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Harper against Hardaway. And they double up Jordan. In low to Longley. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. But they get it back. The drive by Jordan. Backing in. Pass to Longley. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. Kept alive. Brown dishes to Mourning. Working on Rodney. Mourning kicks to Brown. That's good. Brown's got his first points of the night.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Sure, you hit the bucket.
Scoring-wise, they really slow to start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
Hardaway with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway has got his 2nd basket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Off his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. The Heat making a switch here. Michael Jordan on the wing. He has 6. Count that one.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. If the defense can get in him, he doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And you know, at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
Hardaway against Harper. Kicks to Jordan. Backing down. Harper. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Miami trailing. Outside Hardaway. Left side, Brown. Hardaway against Harper. Here's Hardaway. Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Rodman kicks to Harper. Another miss by Harper. And it's the Heat with the ball. Dishes it to Austin. Feeds it to Hardaway. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight. 1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Harper the pass to Pippen. He feeds it to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Harper. To halt the run. Good on the shot. Harper's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hasn't been the hot start he's wanted here. I mean, he's got a few to fall, but doesn't seem on target most of the time he fires.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
And a new group in for the Heat. A 3 from Marley. Rebound by Pippen. Chicago trailing here. Kicks it out to Curry. On the wing, Kukoc. The pass to Williams. Back to Kukoc. It's stolen by Brown. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Just his first attempt. Rebound by Williams. Here's Kukoc.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The Heat making a switch here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Mashburn, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ballgame because
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
and they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Heat have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Bulls making a change here. "18 feet out, and he connects with the jumper. Mashburn's got his second basket of the game. Bulls trail by 5. Now Kerr. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Bushler. Lets the three fly. That's good.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Back to Morning. Kukoc with the steal. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And there's the feed to Kerr. He kicks it to Williams. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Kukoc against Marley. Off the pick. And Kerr pulls it down. And so here is Chicago. Bushler. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
And Miami making a change here. And here's Marley. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Back to Morning. Guarded by Kukoc. Pulls up. And too long on the shot. Here's Chicago. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Kerr for 3. Here's Cathy. And that misses. That would have put him up. Back to Marley. Rejected by Kukoc. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Bushler, the pass to Kerr. He dishes it to Williams. Morning's there. A shot by Williams, no good. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It took him no time at all on that one. Mashburn's got 6 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here, so I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy 2 and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Austin. The Heat with the lead. Fast break. Here they come. And here we go. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Chicago. Jordan dishes to Pippen. And it's blocked by Brown. Hardaway for three. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Pippen. Finish off the break. Pippen's got 8 points.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Here's the screen. Snatched away. And here is Harper. He passes to Rodman. Back to Harper. Michael Jordan on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
It sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first 2 quarters.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Rodman kicks to Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. Right side, Pippen. Back to Jordan. Hardaway with the steal.
Good defensive instincts on display there.
Makes the lead pass. That is good. And the Heat lead by 1.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Harper the pass to Rodman. Outside Pippen. The kick out to Harper. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Harper's got 6.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
And the Heat making a change here. Morning's checked in. Here's Leonard. Good work defensively by Rodman.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post part.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Hardaway dishes to Morning. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And Jordan gets it to go.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Right side Harper. Back to Jordan. The finger roll finish at the button. Jordan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago leading by 4. Outside Pippen. Right side Pippen. Shot denied. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Mashburn guarded by Pippen. Hardaway kicks to Morning. Working on Williams. Brown. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Brown's got 6. Left side Pippen. There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. All going up court. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Hits it from about 6 feet away. 10 points for him. Miami trailing. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Morning. Williams with the block. It's tipped. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And again, it's Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
It's a great job getting the ball inside now. I mean, they're intentional about it. The coach really wants them to show some physical presence here in the second, and they've shown that.
Hardaway passes to Mourning. The drive by Jordan. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And when you get to such a game with implications like this, I mean, guys, more times you will see reviews like this during the postseason when there's more on the line.
No question, Clark. I mean, every basket is so important, and I like going to the replay in this case.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He has 20 points and a steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Harper. And it's Pippen in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
All the way up top, he's guarded by Harper. And so he ends a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And one of the things you know you're going to see from this guy is his skill running the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to run a defender directly into that screen, and then the beautiful passing ability, setting up layups and jump shots.
Not to mention, guys, he's got those rush hour handles. He can get in a lot of tight spaces the way he handles that ball. He's able to dissect the defense with ease.
Jordan dishes to Rodman. Brown on him. Just 5 on the clock. From down low, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Chicago, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. No good on that one.
You know, this is a common problem for them, their inability to consistently knock down their free throws.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Heat trail by 8. There's the dish to Hardaway. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Pippen kicks to Jordan. Rodman with the screen on Hardaway. From deep, Jordan. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Leonard. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists now tonight.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the limb. Make him earn it at the line.
The Bulls have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jordan. Harper kicks to Rodman. The kick out to Harper. Bulls moving the ball around. The drive by Jordan. Here's Rodman. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Hardaway kicks to Morton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Morton. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The drive by Jordan. They get the rebound.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 11.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Here's Pippen, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
You know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
And the Heat call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And Miami making a change here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hardaway against Kerr. Hardaway passes to Morning. Kicks it to Austin. From downtown, Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Upside Pippen. Upside Pippen. 6 to shoot. Kukoc against Hardaway. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hardaway has got 7 now in this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Jordan can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Mashburn. Off target from three-point range. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda, and the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Pass to Williams. Defended by Austin. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his 2nd bucket tonight. And here comes Tim Hardaway. He's got 18. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got 11 in the second half.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Williams has a screen for Jordan. Off the screen. Can't hit. Now the Heat take it the other way.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And the Heat call time here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Brown is checked in for the Heat. Hardaway against Kerr. Rejected by Kukoc. They recover it. Austin dishes to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and that's good for 2. Hardaway has got 22. Chicago leading. The drive by Jordan, guarded by Hardaway. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
The Heat trail by 3. Back to Marley for the tie. Kerr with the rebound.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. The pass to Busher. Kerr fires the 3. No good. Now here's Marley. Feeds to Hardaway. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing. The drive by Jordan. Dishes to Kerr. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. Outside Hardaway. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Hardaway has got 15 points in just the second half. Outside Jordan. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Hardaway against Kerr. It's stolen by Kerr. Here's Busher. He feeds it to Kukoc. And the shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Marley no good.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Kukoc kicks to Jordan. Back to Kukoc. Goes up on the top of the key. Kicks it out to Kerr. Pass to Williams. A second chance effort. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. Williams has got 6.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
16 seconds left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway with it. Here's Leonard. His 3-pointers off the mark. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. And here's Marley outside. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Left side, Jordan. Backs him down. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Austin, who's checked in for Brown. Marley passes to Morning. Good.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
The feed to Williams.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast. I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And they double up Jordan. Outside Williams. To the middle. Bushler. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And the Bulls lead by 9.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Now the Bulls with it. The drive by Jordan. Oh!
Power punch right there.
It's not possible what we just caught. Is that?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Back to Morning. He's against Williams. Heat moving the ball around. Morning backing down. Deflects the pass. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Curry. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead. Inside to Morning. He kicks it to Marley. Looking to end his cold spell. But they'll get another chance. Here's Mashburn. Bushler with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Chicago calls timeout. For the Heat. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
Here's Pippen. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Drop back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Here's Hardaway, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him. Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Here's Pippen, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. He's got 19 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
It's picked off. Here's Harper. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark powering the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And the dunk by Morning.
And that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but Steve, not many bigger ones.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end and be more aggressive.
He dishes it to Curry. Jacks up a three. Can't hit. Good D by Hardaway.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. That's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Harper. Here's Mashburn. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
Outside Pippen. Back to Jordan. Shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Mashburn. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And the first one drops.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. That's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting. Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
And the rejection by Rodman.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Here's Jordan. Miami grabs the miss. Morning's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hardaway dishes to Morning. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Hardaway kicks to Morning. Rodman on him. Puts up the baby hook. Deflected. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Harper. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rip.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Williams is checked in for Luke Longley. Now a timeout called by Miami. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago leading by 15. Passes it to Harper. It's Pippen on the wing. The tray. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the dish to Brown. And the powerful one-handed slam. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Hardaway kicks to Brown. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists in the game.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And it's blocked by Harper.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Kicks to Jordan. Right side, Jordan. And Williams backs in. Blocked. Now Hardaway. Left side, Brown. Here's Mourning, up and in on the layup.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
It's Pippen with the drive. Williams, Mourning with the block. Outside Hardaway. He passes to Mourning. Doubled by Harper. Out to Hardaway. To the inside. Pass to Mourning. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And Chicago has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Poke loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Leonard. Second chance shot, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Chicago with the ball. Back to Williams. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more